Cyber's a pretty cool map. I like all the weird glowy shapes and the weird trees all around. The gimmick being portals is pretty cool, and also laser gates too, I guess. Anyways, hole 1. Big square. Would've appreciated a tree in the middle, but it's alright. The direction you go only really matters in hockey cause you have to go left. 5 out of 10. Hole 2. Big square, but long. You gotta aim pretty well in order to make it in 2 strokes. Gotta love a challenge this early. 6.3 out of 10. Hole 3. Pre-heo, 5 out of 10. Hole 4. That light bridge makes this hole a lot harder. Not that hard, but you know, still. If you go slow you can get a pretty sick roll in, so that's cool. 6 out of 10. Hole 5. More portals, this time they're a shortcut, pretty good one at that. Hitting the shot into the portal feels pretty epic, but you're probably not gonna get a heo regardless. 5.7 out of 10. Hole 6. Now this is a tricky one. You gotta go a specific power to avoid getting fried, and that's pretty friggin' sweet. Also the bowl's just convenient. 6.7 out of 10. Hole 7. 100 straight every time baby, let's go. Awesome. 7 out of 10. Hole 8. This one's a bit rough for me. Only actually learned how to do this one pretty recently. It is cool though, cause of the big ass UFO. 6 out of 10. Hole 9. It should be a free heo, but I get scammed by this about half of the time. Rigged as hell. 4 out of 10. Hole 10. Pretty repetitive, but you can get through multiple gates in one stroke given good positioning. Also it's pretty cool in jumping. 6.9 out of 10. Hole 11. I always go 50, then jump over the rock with 100. The bumpers at the end can be a smidge annoying, but no big deal. 7 out of 10 for the sick jump. Hole 12. Do you ever go on the side paths after the ramp? I've never done it so I don't know what it's like, you know. Anyways, getting a dunk after using the superior middle path is sick. 6.5 out of 10. Hole 13. The converter belt forces you to stop on the light bridge, so you gotta think fast in order to make it to the hole. Basically a quick time event but in super golf. 6.7 out of 10. Hole 14. Always go for the green portal, it just works. If you get lucky, you can a heo, and that's pretty epic. 6.5 out of 10. Hole 15. Pinball. Big time waster. 4 out of 10. Hole 16. There's a pretty sick heo strat but it's a bit too hard for me, lol. Though you can get 2 or 3 strokes with good aiming and such. So that's cool, as per usual. 7 out of 10. Hole 17. 2 laser gates are a bit excessive, I think one would get the job done just as well. There's also 2 paths, but I usually just go left for some reason. Some of it is a bit redundant, but I don't really care honestly. 6.5 out of 10. Hole 18. Free heo 5 out of 10. Overall, Cyber's pretty cool. Good stuff right here. There is quite a bit of waiting here, with the lasers and light bridges and hole 15 and whatnot. Besides that, it's a pretty well designed map. I'll go for a futuristic 6.2 out of 10.